I'm a mother with 2 young autistic ADHD adults, and I have been diagnosed as autistic. So the impact that I've experienced raising my 2 young autistic adults, as well as me being diagnosed autistic, is the lack of representation within the communities. So I suppose within the Black community, it's having to keep and justifying myself, because most of the time is, oh, you look okay, you seem to have coped, not realising what I've had to do to get to where I am. It can be very overwhelming, very exhausting, but at the same time, it's having to keep and justifying myself. Again, that could happen in any community, but I think for me as a Black mother, trying to raise young autistic adults is very challenging, because the resources, information, just talking to people that understand what autism is can be very difficult. But then talk about Black autistic young people in a society that still don't understand what autism in some cultures, communities, can be very challenging. My involvement with this program is I am a content developer, and I believe that when the training that was done about a year ago, it made me realise how much my input was valued, in regards to feedback from the trainers, where they said that I gave them food for thought, something that they thought would be a very delicate situation when we're talking about ethnicity and culture. And I'm not going to say racism, because I think racism sometimes it can be very off-putting for some people, because they think that you're going to come with a lot of taboos and myths and argument to self-blame. And with me, I'm all about how we can have a solution. And I think when I was able to listen to the trainers, when it first was done in a pilot, it was just nice to hear people talking openly and not feeling scared they can say that word Black or Asian, because we should be able to talk openly and able to ask questions without feeling that you can't answer that difficult question.
As part of this project, we're looking at this particular sphere of work. As we know, it's been around for about 30 years, the whole subject of intersectionality. And within this, perhaps looking at how people relate to each other when they are from different ethnicities, when they're from different sexualities or genders. We're also talking about people who might be from different socioeconomic backgrounds. Different ages also comes into account. There's so many areas of diversity within all of this. And what we're finding more and more as we're looking at research, looking at data, is the number of people who say, well, I'm in different areas of these diversities, and they have a cumulative impact on me. It's all very well just being autistic, but how about if you're autistic and disabled? How about if you're autistic and you're from a different ethnic background? What about if you're autistic and you're also, as many autistic people are, of a different gender or sexuality from that which society expects? And these are cumulative impacts on people. What we're finding more and more is that it has this impact on their mental health. It has an impact on anxiety, on depression, perhaps even on suicide ideation. We need to think collaboratively about how we can support people and understand the journey that they've been on. Some of them, of course, will have experienced significant othering, significant amounts of bullying, and significant ostracism. So we need to think, how can we, as a collaborative team, working with this individual, make it safe for them to disclose, to make it clear that we will receive the different facets of their life as collaborative and friendly and caring partners, able to support them on that journey and make sure that they are then able to thrive, improve their mental health, and come out of it thinking, yay, thank goodness I did disclose this. This was a good and safe place.